Well, farmers markets are a weekend pursuit for many budget-conscious shoppers here in Louisiana. Joining us now with this week's Bottom Line is Neil Melancon. And Neil, it seems that farmers markets today are more popular than they have ever been.
They are, Mike. In fact, the USDA estimates right now there are 7,500 such markets nationwide. In fact, last Wednesday, Agriculture Deputy Secretary for Food and Nutrition Services, Kathleen Merrigan, announced the USDA would be devoting $4 million to allow these farmers markets to take SNAP funding electronically. Merrigan said not only would this allow low-income families greater access to healthy food, but it will also allow farmers to take advantage of farmers markets that have seen exponential growth in the money flowing into them just from SNAP funding alone recently. Currently, only 1,500 farmers markets are able to take SNAP money from the electronic bank transfers the system uses.
$4 million in the scheme of things is not a huge amount of money, but it can do huge things. We saw that in fiscal year 2008, we had redemption of $1.5 million in SNAP at farmers markets. Fast forward to fiscal year 2011, that's $8 million. So in that time period, it was a 400% increase.
Merrigan added that the USDA will be taking advantage of offers by philanthropic groups to match funding for the program to expand the capability of farmers markets across the country. These markets are also being seen as having the potential to counter a couple of other relevant issues in the news, namely the increasing incidence of obesity and the idea of food deserts, or places in the country where people do not have ready access to fresh meats, fruits, and vegetables. Farmers markets are increasingly filling that gap, and in many instances spurring people to take a second look at growing their own food for themselves and for retail purposes. So encouraging farmers markets to grow and prosper not only helps with our waistlines, Mike, but everyone's bottom line as well.
Well, a good USDA twist on a traditional way to market fresh fruits and vegetables. Neil Melancon, thanks. And remember, you can listen to any of Neil's daily radio reports on the Louisiana Farm Bureau Radio Network. For a list of stations where you can listen or tune in online, you can click on over to our website at twilatv.org and look for the LFB radio link on the left side of the home page. That does it for this edition of This Week in Louisiana Agriculture. Be sure to join us next week when we'll head back into Holly Clegg's Trim and Terrific Kitchen, where Holly and AJ show us how to cook Louisiana beef low and slow. Until then, you can watch any of our stories online. You know the address, twilatv.org. For all of us here at This Week in Louisiana Agriculture, I'm Michael Dana. Thanks for joining us, everybody. Hope to see you again right here next week.